Artificial intelligence has become an integral part of our lives, from powering chatbots to running complex simulations. What if I told you that you could harness the power of AI right at home without spending a fortune? Today, we're diving into how to build an AI server for less than $1,000 that can run large language models, LLMs, locally. No expensive cloud subscriptions required. We'll cover all the hardware, software, and setup you need to create your very own budget-friendly AI server. Why build an AI server? Running LLMs locally has several advantages. Cost efficiency, avoid ongoing cloud service fees. Privacy, keep your data secure without relying on third-party servers. With that said, let's break down exactly what you need to build this system. Step 1. Understand the hardware requirements to run LLMs like Mistral 7B or similar. Your server needs the following key components. GPU, graphics processing unit. The GPU is the powerhouse of your AI server. For our $1,000 budget, the NVIDIA RTX 3060 with 12GB of VRAM is the best choice. It offers enough power to run small to medium-sized models efficiently. CPU, central processing unit. You need a multi-core processor for managing data and supporting the GPU. An AMD Ryzen 5 5600X or Intel Core i5 is a cost-effective yet powerful option. RAM, memory. AI models require significant memory to handle data. Start with 32GB of DDR4 RAM to ensure smooth operations. Storage. Opt for a 500GB SSD. It's fast, reliable, and provides sufficient space for your operating system, models, and data. Power supply unit, PSU. Choose a 650 PSU with an 80+ bronze rating to handle the system's power requirements safely. Motherboard. Select a motherboard compatible with your CPU and GPU. Look for one that supports DDR4 RAM and has PCIe slots for the GPU. Case. A mid-tower ATX case is affordable and provides enough space for your components. Step 2. Component cost breakdown. Here's an approximate budget for the build. GPU. NVIDIA RTX 3060, $400. CPU. AMD Ryzen 5 5600X, $200. RAM, 32GB, DDR4, $100. Storage, 500GB, SSD, $50. Motherboard, compatible AM4 or Intel board, 100 PSU, 650 balus 80+ bronze, $60. Case, mid-tower ATX, $50. This totals around $960, leaving a small buffer for additional cooling or cables if needed. Step 3. Assembly and hardware setup. Assemble your AI server by following these steps. Install the CPU. Open the CPU socket on the motherboard and align the processor with the notches. Gently place it in the socket and lock it in place. Attach the RAM. Insert the RAM sticks into the designated slots on the motherboard, ensuring they click into place. Install the storage. Attach the SSD to the motherboard or a designated storage slot in the case. Mount the motherboard. Secure the motherboard to the case using screws and standoffs. Install the GPU. Insert the GPU into the PCIe slot on the motherboard. Secure it with screws to prevent movement. Connect the PSU. Attach the power supply cables to the motherboard, GPU, and storage. Cable management. Use zip ties to organize the cables and ensure proper airflow. Close the case. Attach the side panels of the case and you're done with the hardware assembly. Step 4. Software configuration. Your hardware is ready, but now you need software to bring your AI server to life. Choose your operating system. For simplicity and compatibility, you can use Ubuntu Linux. Alternatively, if you prefer Windows, ensure it's Windows 10 or 11 Pro for optimal performance. Install the operating system. Create a bootable USB drive with your chosen OS. Insert the USB into the system and follow the installation prompts. Set up AI frameworks. Install popular frameworks like PyTorch or TensorFlow to enable LLM execution. Use package managers like pip to install these libraries easily. Install a model deployment tool. Tools like Olimer can simplify running LLMs locally, allowing you to load and interact with models directly. Driver updates. Update your GPU drivers to the latest version to ensure compatibility with AI frameworks. Step 5. Running LLMs locally. Now comes the exciting part, running LLMs. Download an AI model. Start with smaller models like Mistral 7B or similar, which can run efficiently on your hardware. Load the model. Use Python scripts or tools like Ollama to load the model into memory. Optimize for performance. Utilize model quantization to reduce memory usage. Adjust batch sizes and input sequences for faster inference. Test the setup. Run a sample query or task to verify that the model is working as expected. Windows-specific configuration. If you choose Windows, ensure Windows Subsystem for Linux, WSL, is installed for compatibility with AI tools. Use Windows native frameworks like ONX Runtime for running optimized models. Make sure Windows Defender settings are adjusted to avoid interference with performance. Step 6. Tips for optimization and upgrades. Monitor performance. Use tools like GPU-Z to monitor GPU usage and temperatures. Plan for upgrades. As your needs grow, consider upgrading to a higher-end GPU or increasing RAM capacity. Secure your server. Implement firewalls and keep your system updated to prevent unauthorized access. Conclusion. Building an AI server under $1,000 to run LLMs locally is not only achievable but also a rewarding project. With careful planning, you can harness the power of artificial intelligence without relying on expensive cloud services. This setup provides privacy, efficiency, and complete control over your AI experiments. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech tutorials and insights. What do you plan to use your AI server for? Share your ideas in the comments below.